Hi everyone, welcome back to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am going to be doing another foundation wear test. Today's foundation is the Black Opal True Color Mineral Matte Cream Powder Foundation. That's a long name. I got this foundation at the Black Opal party/event that I went to, I think, last week. The brand Black Opal had actually rebranded, and as you can see, their logo is different, and you know, they had a party in Nigeria to celebrate that, but I think they did the rebranding like a couple of years, like no, maybe not a couple of years ago, but like a while ago. But we're just getting the rebranded and repackaged products here in Nigeria. Before we get started in today's video, please do not forget to subscribe to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel. We just passed 2,000 subscribers. I love you all. I love you. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see if I can get to 10,000 for the end of the year. Well, they say you should break down your goals. So let's get to the next 1,000, all right? Let's get to 3,000, and then to 4,000, then 5,000, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. Yay! Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, please subscribe to my channel and join my little family here on the internet. Also, please do not forget to click on the notification bell so that you will always get notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Without wasting much of your time, let's get started in today's video. So let me tell you guys the story of Deola Adebiyi, who was trying to film a foundation wear test, put on the foundation but put it on without wearing primer. Now this would be fine on a normal day, but for the fact that I have a methodology of how I do my foundation wear test, I always wear primer when I do my foundation wear test. I felt like it would be unfair for me to go on with this foundation wear test like without doing what I always do. I had to go back, remove the foundation, and start like I'm starting this process again. So this is the foundation that we are testing out today. This is the Black Opal True Color Mineral Matte Cream Powder Foundation. It has broad spectrum SPF 15 inside of it. I have the shade 540, which is Eau Chocolat. This is what the foundation packaging looks like. Let me read out the description for you guys. Matte finish mineral infused formula provides buildable coverage and sets to a matte powder finish. Exclusive shade ID color adjusting pigments blend onto skin for a true tone color match for normal to dry skin. Now I am a bit worried about that for normal to dry skin because I have normal/oily skin, so I don't know about that. Also, earlier when I read on the website, it said it had a luminous powder finish, which is probably why the product is a little bit shiny inside of the container. Has a luminosity to it. This has a net weight of 0.30 oz/8.50 grams. Before we begin, I have to put on some primer because I forgot the last time. Oh, and if you're asking about my eyelash extensions, I accidentally used coconut oil on my eyes. I think for my brother's birthday, I came back home, I was super tired, and I just consciously reached for the coconut oil and smeared it on my eye. And then I looked at the cotton wool and I saw pieces of lash and I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh shit. So my eyelash extensions have literally been falling out ever since that day. So I'm basically left with one eyelash extension now. So I'm going to be applying this product with both a brush and a sponge. I'm going to take this side of my face and apply the product with my brush, and then take this half of my face and apply it with my sponge. Taking a nice serving of the products. So I like the way it's applying with the brush. Blending. So this is covering up my acne scars pretty well, but there is still some darkness around my lips and under my eyes, which I shall use concealer to help with. It is shiny though. Like this, I can understand the luminous finish I'm gonna get with this. It is very shiny and it is emphasizing like my pores. The luminosity is emphasizing like my pores and everything. Like I feel shiny. Like I feel really shiny. And I can see the shininess. So the other half of my face, I am going to use the butt of my beauty sponge. And I'm basically going to just, just and back. That's what I'm gonna do. I hope it doesn't absorb too much product because I don't want my beauty blender to be like clogged. Ooh, I like the finish of the sponge way better than the brush. I think it's because with the brush I applied a little bit too much, but with the sponge I'm not applying too much at all. It's perfect basically. Also has a much better finish. The luminosity is really bugging me. Like, dear Lord, oh god, I look like a shiny disco ball. First impressions and thoughts. If you have oily skin, you're not going to like this product. Like, I think you guys can see the luminosity radiating off me. It's a really nice product. It has a really good coverage, sits very well on the skin. It's just so luminous that it's emphasizing my texture. Like, I have scars here that I did not know before. Like, I can see like every bump and every pore so well. If you're looking for a product with a luminous finish, you will like this product. For people like me that have oily skin, and sometimes I am looking for a nice luminous finish, but this is way too luminous for me. Also, it is creasing pretty quickly in my lines under my eyes. It's creasing already in my smile lines. In my forehead lines. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's already creasing here, creased already under my eyes. I don't know, man. This foundation might just it just might not be for me. So let me finish off the rest of my face and I'll be right back. So I finished my makeup and I am back. One, it applies really shiny, but once you apply all your other stuff, you know, your powders and stuff, it does set it down. But the shininess does come through a bit. Like, I'm already shiny here and here, and I have not left my house at all. I still feel a bit luminous everywhere. It's just been like really reduced. The texture of my pores and my just everything, I can still see my texture. I can still see a lot of bumps and a lot of pores that are emphasized because of the foundation. And again, under my eyes have creased. They are creasing. I don't know why. Like, they don't crease this fast at all. The creases in my forehead, one is still there. Keep in mind, I did go back upstairs and I blended it again. So I took my beauty blender and I continued to dab so I could blend out all the creases, and they're back. It is currently 10:30 a.m. so I kind of finished my makeup about 15 minutes ago, and I was just like on the phone and doing some little things in between. So I've had this face of makeup on, I'd say from like 10 a.m. 10:15. So I'll check in around 12:01 after a few hours of wear have gone in. So I'll be right back. Hi guys, so this is my first check-in. I know I said I'll do my check-in at around like 12:01, but it's past 2. I'm sorry, I was busy doing my laundry. So in the beginning, after I finished my full face and after I did the first, the first check-in, the first part of this video, I had a couple of concerns. I noticed that all this area was just shiny, and I do get shiny in this area, but I don't get shiny in this area 10 minutes or 15 minutes after I finish applying my makeup. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Then I realized it's because I had not put on my setting spray. So I applied my setting spray, I allowed it to dry down, and the shininess did go away, but the texture emphasis was still there. This face is still shiny, texture is very apparent, the creasing under my eye is there, forehead is shiny. This is definitely not the foundation for somebody that has oily skin. This foundation is definitely not for my skin type at all. It is luminous, and that is not the finish that I personally want. But apart from that, it wears nicely. Like, this foundation would do so well on someone with dry skin. Like, if you have dry skin, you're gonna love this foundation. Like, I'm hungry and I'm gonna go visit Tunde, and then I'm gonna go home, do another check-in, then I have an event this evening. So I'm possibly going to have to like either carry a lot of powder around to keep the oiliness at bay. So I'll see you guys soon. Hi guys, what is up? It is 15 minutes past 6. So this is an interesting take on this foundation wear test. I am going for an event. Wilson's Lemonade invited some bloggers and influencers to come together and just have fun and drink lemonade and talk. So I was invited and I'm going. This foundation is really shiny and really luminous, so I had to set the foundation. This is where I stopped applying my highlight, by the way, and my shine has gone all the way here. You can see all that area, how like luminous it is right there. Also above my brows, you can see the shine there. You know, it's just luminous all around. Like, can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, it's a really luminous foundation. This is a product I really like. Not like love. This is the Black Opal True Color Salt Velvet Finishing Powder. So I'm gonna set my face with some of this powder. You know, I'm just letting you guys know so that it won't be like, ah, she set her face so and she didn't let us know. So I'm literally even covering up my highlights. I'm gonna apply highlights, like, you know, I'm gonna just set my entire face, you know, and then apply highlight back to the places that I want highlighted, which are my cheekbones. Can you not see how that instantly mattified and how I look less shiny? My next check-in will be when I come back home from the event, so let's look forward to that. Hi guys, what is up? I am tired. It's been a very, very long day. I've had this face of makeup since 10 a.m. and it is 10:30. It's almost 10:30 right now. So last check-in for the day, I've had this makeup on for I think 12 hours, if I calculate that correctly. I have very mixed feelings about this foundation, and that is because in the morning, in the daytime, I felt very shiny. I felt very luminous, and I really didn't like that feeling. But when I came back home, I repowdered my face and went out, I stayed matte. Now, I don't know if that is the strength of the velvet powder that I used, or if I just didn't set my face well in the beginning, but I stayed matte. Like, I'm still matte. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, the only place that's like not matte is my nose, and my nose always gets shiny. But like everywhere else isn't shiny, like that radiant shininess. I don't have that anymore. I'm not sure if it's that the powder is really, really good and just like canceled all the luminosity out, or it's that I didn't set my face well in the beginning. I really cannot give you guys an accurate review or first impression, or, you know, go buy this or don't go buy this. I really cannot, because I don't know. Like, this foundation is behaving in a way that I really wasn't sure of. It does have nice coverage. It looks pretty good. I'm looking at the mirror right now. Again, it did emphasize my pores. It really creased under my eyes and on my forehead. It was really shiny, but if you have a really good powder that'll combat the shine, I think you will be good. If you want to use this foundation, I advise that you use a very good oil controlling primer and a very, 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 very good mattifying powder. You guys saw the luminosity, like I was shining bright like a diamond. But that is it for today's foundation wear test and review. This took a weird turn. Like, it didn't go in the regular way my foundation wear tests go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't. Click on the notification bell. Give us a thumbs up. And do not forget to be awesome. Bye, guys.
Yeah.